Hello, everyone. Hello. I haven't done a kind of chronic diaries. What do I call these? Like chronic illness diaries for a little while. So I thought I would hop on because there was just like a few things I wanted to talk about without going into a deep dive. All of the like setup videos and stuff have kind of taken a lot out of me. I mean, I've felt pretty paced through all of this, and I do like how I kind of pared down all of my planners. Yet I'm showing you this one. I decided to get. It's kind of a story. I have been eyeing the. This is the daily notebook from Papertess for a little while now. These are kind of pricey for how big they are. And so I never, took the plunge, especially because it's overseas. I think it's minimum. I think the discounted ones are 30 and the regular ones are 35, and you have to get 2 books if you want a full year, or you can try half year. A lot of people are grabbing these up just through resellers who are in the US who want to try it in the US. I love Papertess. Her products are amazing. I love the typography on them. And I'm using her managers, the A5 Slim that you've seen. And so I'm not using like the main like A5 or B6 book this year. I thought I was kind of getting into a little bit of a I don't know if I'd call it vanity, but just like experiments, kind of like why am I getting these? I did get both books, and I also invested in it. Actually, I found it on Mercari. Was the Papertess and the Yard and Leathersmith. Like they were made to go together, but I saw this first, and I'm like, well, if I can get this, then I'll get the notebooks. I don't have a pocket. I have a passport, but it doesn't quite have a daily. It just has the weekly. Like, I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? But then I received it, and then I started using it, and my goodness, am I using it every day? I'm not going to decorate this one. Maybe next year or maybe the next book. I am purely dedicating this book for making quick lists for the day. And I have to say, because of no other visual distractions, I love a decoration. I love, a page that I can come to and it looks like, oh, my laundry is going if you hear any noise. Like I love seeing the design and the colors to lure me over and go, oh, I want to check my planner more, right? But it also can be overwhelming. And just for the day, sometimes I just need a list. And yeah, you could use a sticky note. You could use a digital note on your phone. You can, I know on Apple, you can have like a little checklist just in your notes app. Just check them off. Reminders. You could have just a memo pad type thing where you just like plain, just has lines on it, just like this, and do the same thing. And I highly recommend, if you want to try that, use something you have on hand. I am a designer and I dive deep into the experience of things. And this is why I did it. This is why I was pulled, and this is extra. And this is definitely goes in the extra category. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I saw many people drawing like a little line here, and I love doing this. I put like a few of, I would show my previous ones, but this is going to be where I can just be myself. As in, I'm using everybody's names which is helping me also cue in. Like if I just use initials in my other one, sometimes I'm like, who is that? What is going on? I'm using everybody's names in here, so that's why I don't have like today's list. And I just want to be kind of free to use this. I do have to say, like, grabbing this in the beginning of the day, I'm not really a rubber band person either. Rubber band, just a band. I'm more of a snap person, but I do like the feel of this. This is my first Yard and Leathersmith one. I have tried to get a couple others, but like lost out on bidding, or I just haven't purchased directly from them. So again, it's my experiment. I'm liking it a lot. I do kind of fill up this whole list, and like the day before yesterday, I got about, I was getting 2/3. So I definitely did have little arrows and they were going to the next day. Yesterday though, I almost got everything on there, and it was very satisfying, but I also was erasing things and putting things on there that I could do. So please keep that in mind, is like, we never know the, what's the word, begins with a C, the context of what each of these lines means to you. Like each of these lines are weighted very differently and weighted differently for you. So you could put spoon away, put fork away. Like if you're emptying the dishwasher, put every single thing on here from the dishwasher and check every single thing off, and you can get it all done. You can also put filing taxes, getting married, moving, and like that's an almost impossible list to get done in one day. So I definitely am practicing, like, how do I put a list together that is comprehensive, and also I am able to do that. It's hard. So that's why this is kind of an experiment for me. I also was, I have heard that the Sterling Ink clear cover pocket fits, but I was also like, well, I've invested this much. Let me just use what I have on hand. This is actually, I saw someone in the group do it. It's a Weeks, and it's a Hobonichi Weeks, and you can cut it down. You just cut it down kind of at the spine, and then I just folded these down. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how the other person did it, and just kind of taped it, and you know, it works. There's even like a little give, like it's not super tight on here at all. It's working. I would like to get one from Sterling Ink, but I have nothing to order from them right now. I usually do at some point, so maybe next time I order from them, but I don't need to buy a $10 thing and have it shipped right now. So it's on my radar. I think it'd be nice, but I also was like, I don't care about this Week's cover. I originally got it for my Papertess health one last year. It's just right up here. I have like a stack here I'm putting into archive, and it was one of the ones where I had to trim the back of the notebook just to get it to fit in there. So I was like, whatever. I have a Week's cover on my Twines and Paper right now, and that one came with it and fits it exactly, and I would not touch that one. But so I also have this, I don't know if you call it like a washi cutter or put washi on it, or just, it's basically the size of kind of a credit card, and it's just helping me make my lines every day, and that's all I need. And it's monochromatic, and it just kind of stays right there. So that's all I'm doing there. I do like this format. I thought this is kind of what drew me to it. It was just so cute to have like this little week, and then write stuff down for the week that I could transfer to the day. So, and I love how like you can pretty much, like, it's very floppy. So like if I really just push it down right here, it's just going to stay open. Like I think that was the number one thing when I first got it, was that how floppy it was, and how, like, if you just want to train it real quick, it's going to stay open. Like maybe this pops out for a moment, but once you're in that day for a little while, it's really nice to have, or just bend it like a little like that. I don't know. To me, I was really afraid that it would constantly want to be closed. And that was like the surprise for me. There are 6 months at the beginning. You've probably seen this from other people. There are some great monthly trackers that, let me see if I can hide some of the info that I'm doing. Let's see, I think I can do this. So it has these monthly trackers. I do have to say this grid is super light. I am having trouble just trying to check off boxes here. Sometimes at night when, and I can see pretty well up close. My glasses are for distance, but this is super light. So I do have a little trouble with that, but it's just kind of nice to have those trackers in there. I have yet to figure out what I'm going to do for this spread. I don't know. Don't know yet. You only get 2 of those because it's for just half the year. There's also, which I find interesting, there's a section for this month, but they don't have a month name next to them where everything else does. So you can track any month, really, of just like one thing a day. And then, yeah, and then these are just like the monthlies at the beginning. So I'm able to show a little bit there. And I'll just kind of skip to some days there. It is a little daunting when you look at this without the line. So that's why it's really helped me kind of divide up the area really quick so that I can actually put like appointments right here and then just a checklist. And I literally check right here. So I put things, I start my task list probably around almost like mid-page of where I'm writing, and it makes me happy. That's my diary for today. And we'll see how this next week progresses. We'll see how the next month, the next year, all of it is how it progresses. We are here together. There are a lot of us that feel this way, and you're not alone. So I will leave you with that, and big hugs to everybody. Take care, everyone. I will talk to you soon. Bye.